Alright, everybody, welcome into tonight's broadcast. Second broadcast of the night. Tonight we'll be doing MMS donators, Xfinity or O'Reilly's at Daytona. This is a 30-lap race, 50% fuel, 1 fast repair. So pretty quick race here tonight. As let's go to immediately the starting grid presented by Joshua McCullough. Tonight's starting grid. On the pole will be Kenneth McCullough Jr. To his outside will be Joshua McCullough. Third will be James Wang. Fourth will be Andrew Santo. Fifth will be John Ward. Sixth will be Michael Wingo. Seventh will be Richard Espinal. Sixth will be Cody Nichols. Eighth will be Cody Nichols. Dwayne Drummond will be ninth. Richard Elliott 10th. Coat Quist 11th. Robbie Mitchell Jr. 12th. Mark Rondell 13th. Nathan Harper 6th. 14th if he makes it. And then Jeff Moak 15th. Let's get ready for tonight's race. It is a night race here at Daytona once again, so if I can find it, let's look at the race info. It'll be a 68-degree track temp, so very, very low track temp. So hopefully that will create some... It'll definitely have more grip, which might make the racing better. We are on the fixed setup, I believe. So still not really expecting how this car races. I haven't really seen the new Xfinity car race that much. Doesn't look to me like it's terrible. Also not the best in the world. But everyone also still getting used to it. We haven't raced it a lot since the update because everyone was calling it trash. I don't think it's that bad. It's definitely not top 3. We'll have a 15-car field tonight. Actually, looks like Harper 6 and Jeff Moak might be out of the race or not starting it. So it might only be a 13-car race. But we might see them hop on pit road and get back out here. I know Nathan Harper was talking about some nasty stuff that he might be doing. Maybe that was Jeff Moak. No, whoever, whatever. Anyways, Josh and Kenny, father son on the front row. That's pretty good to see. John Wood starting 5th. He just won the HCR 2.0 event. Let's see if he can go back-to-back like Asher Little did last night in both the money races. It's definitely possible. He's definitely got the O'Reilly's talent. I think he's pretty good at this car. And this new one still pretty good at it. He dominated that last half of that racer with the other 2 guys that were, but anyways. I think we get about 15 laps of fuel-ish, so it will be a one-stopper, I believe. If later on I might be able to ask Josh if it is actually a one-stopper or not. But anyways, pace car is going to make that left-hand turn on pit road. Let's get this race underway. O'Reilly's at Daytona under the lights. Green flags in the air for Kenneth McCullough. Going into turn 3 here, Josh McCullough on the outside with the heavy advantage. And looks like Harper and Moak both are not going to be starting this race. Andrew Santo now clear as well up top. Michael Wingo looking like he might be able to get clear as well. So the bottom line's definitely not looking that pretty good. That's a nice looking paint. I haven't seen that one on track yet for Cody Nichols in the Red Line Racing Nightmare Esports car. Red, white, and blue colors. Michael Winger now jumping down though up front. Trying to get to the leader here, maybe. Oh man. Cody Nichols thought he was trying to take the right rear of Andrew Santo right there. Oh, now they're getting all kinds of squirrely. 3 wide up front for the second spot between Nichols, Santo, and Michael Wingo. But Santo in the circle always going to get drop back. But so is Cody Neagles. Now Kenny McCullough, Michael Wingo, John Wood, all them guys clear. Kenny McCullough going to jump up to the middle line. John Wood's going to be with him. A couple of these cars back. Oh, about to lose the draft. And Michael Wingo, Kenneth McCullough, contact up front. Seems Sparks fine. They save it, though. So 2 nearly wrecks already. As we're on lap 3. Now John Wood dives low in front of Michael Wingo, trying to take that second spot away from Kenneth. But Kenny and Josh standing up right now. They got way more help on the outside line. Neagle's going to get to the outside of John Wood. He's going to pull up to the back bumper with Kenneth. Down into turn number 3. James Wang now clear that bottom as well. Cody Neagles now dives low, maybe on Kenneth. He's going to get there to the left rear. And there is pretty equal side draft on this car. So the left side side draft and the right side side draft is pretty much equal. As going on the back straightaway. Cody, John on the inside, Kenneth, Josh on the outside. The outside line's got more help, more momentum right now, but the inside line's starting to build up there. Its momentum as Kenneth looks like he might be hot, so it's probably going to help the 6 get clear here into turn number 3. Heavy side draft from the 05 on the 6. It's going to pull him back. Oh, and Ward on the apron. He's going to nearly wreck it. He's going to save it. But that outside line with the momentum off the corner. Josh is going to clear. 25 laps to go here. Don't know exactly when we'll see pit stops, but I'm just guessing that it'll be around 14, 15, 16 to go maybe. With the 50% fuel, if I can remember correctly. And it looks like a couple cars actually lost the draft, like I suspected. That's Robbie Mitchell Jr. and Mark Rondell off the draft. So it's only going to be an 11-car pack here. As Cook Wiss also, he looks like he's about to lose the draft, but he don't think he is. As oh, look at this, Nathan Arbor 6 back out on the track. So he has 3 laps down, and he's out here coming down the front straightaway. Don't know why he's not getting shown on the track map, but there we go. Now it is. As the field is basically single file now throughout the whole front 8. Further back, maybe Richard Espinal on 00 trying to get to the inside of Dwayne Drummond. Cody Neagles trying to make a move maybe there too. Find Richard Elliott. But nobody else trying to make any moves right now. Maybe fuel saving, but I doubt they're fuel saving if they're running against the wall. Just like the real Xfinity cars, running against the wall kind of. Single file line early on. But this early on is way different than the early on in a real Xfinity race because we only have 25 laps to go. And that's nothing compared to real life, so. They might want to start battling definitely after the pit stop, but I don't know if they want to before, but they are right now. So Cody Neagles, Kenny McCullough now jumps down in front of Cody. They're on the inside of the line. John Wood also jumped down earlier. So that's 3 cars on the bottom right now hooked up. 2 hooked up on the top, and here comes Richard Elliott to give help to the 95. See if that bottom can work. It hasn't worked yet this race. Oh, and ooh, bad push there, I think, from the 6 to the 03. Got him all kinds out of shape. And still, like, this car, ooh, James Wang to the inside now, or trying to look to the inside of Josh. He blocks him, so they're both on the bottom now. This car is very sensitive to pushing. If you bump, don't even have to be that hard. It'll get these guys all kinds of squirrely. And if these guys ain't really got good car control, or they're on 210, or not on 210, it's very hard to keep it straight. It definitely cause a wreck. And most of the wrecks that we saw last race in the same car, it was at Dega, though. It wasn't really from the pushes, it was more just from netcode or lane changes. As now Kenneth McCullough to the outside of 95. He's going to have his teammate Richard Elliott behind him. 23 laps to go here. Cody Neagles giving a shot to Waring. Nearly just did the same thing he did to Kenny. Gets him a little bit loose, but he's going to gather it up. Dwayne Drummond now to the 4th spot. Starting to create a little bit of a comeback here. So now Kenneth Josh still controlling this race. They got the teammate Richard Elliott behind him. So that's MMS 1, 2, 3 right now. As they're going to go down to the yellow line now. So is Dwayne Drummond? No, he's not. Dwayne Drummond's going to stay up for now with Ward. A little bit of a gap here due to the side-by-side for 4th. Gonna help these 3 MMS cars clear by a good bit. About 4 car lengths on him. Oh, and Waring's gonna get hooked onto the apron. Oh, I think he hit the inside wall. Where's he at? No, he didn't. Oh my goodness, I think he saved it through the grass. Back on the pit road. He's gonna pull back out. Michael Wingo also out of the draft in this. So is Coat Quist. Oh, never mind. Coat Quist actually caught him up. Is there 2 wide up here? That's just gonna help the MMS guys up front even more. But now Dwayne Drummond's caught him. That's gonna give a bridge to Andrew Zanto. But let's go back and look at this between James Waring. We wanted it too far back, but oh, right there. Oh, he comes up and kind of tags Ward. Ward comes down a little bit. Oh, he barely misses that outside or inside wall. Go back and look at this here. I don't think he was trying to move up that much, but Ward also come down. I don't think he wasn't realizing that Ward was going to even try to come down. He is on pit road though. But back further up, pack is all back together now. As they lap the number 4 car of Nathan Harper 6, that's going to put him 4 laps down. So I'm assuming if there is a yellow, they will give him his laps back since he was missed the start. But with single file now, besides the lap car, throughout the whole top 9. It's a 9 car pack now. Further back, got Michael Wingo. He's way out of the draft now. And James Waring obviously got tagged in that wreck, nearly wrecked. He's going to get caught now by Mark Vandell, Robbie Mitchell Jr. So that'll be a 3 car pack. Don't think they're going to catch this pack up here as they are 7-8 seconds off. But they might be able to get a yellow and easily not be a lap down since they've got the 3 car pack and be alright. And they will catch Michael Wingo in a few laps. But just like the last race, early on here, we're seeing 2 wide or single file before the pit stop. And might see 2, 3 wide after the pit stop though. We're back. Looks like we might see some 2 wide early on anyway. Cook Quist to the outside of the number 00 or the 00. Got Nathan Harper, Cody Nichols, the teammates behind him. They're going to be in a little outside line here trying to get some momentum. Don't know if these guys are fuel saving or just riding in line, being careful since they know they got 4 cars off this pack. And Nathan Harper also, if he gets the yellow, he'll probably be able to get his laps back if he doesn't get involved in the wreck. And have to fix damage. But Andrew Santo, as he jumps up, Coat Quist goes back down. So does Nathan Harper. Cody Nichols, Andrew Santo up on the outside line, and now Cody's going to get let in. That's going to leave Santo out there by himself. As I see in the VCs, John Ward, Nathan Harper, Cody Nichols, and Joshua McCullough. That's 3 teams combined there. That's Nightmare, Dega Pros, and MMS. They're all working together. They're in the same VC, so I know Josh is going to be working with his MMS guys as well. And probably John Ward might help a couple of his guys, but I think since John Ward ain't got really no actual teammates up in this lead draft, Michael Wingo, James Wing has lost the draft, so he's just going to work with these guys. So he got a 4-car team up here, and then the rest of them are, I think, in the same VC. That's for some of the best drivers in this field, though, working together for this race. Oh, and now here we go. Pit stops with 19 laps to go. Josh McCullough into the pits. So is Kenneth. I think the whole field coming into pit road here. Oh, Ward all out of shape. I think I got a bump. I don't think anyone sped there. As everyone looks like they got in pretty clean. Second pack does stay out. Might try to gain some time. It's now Richard Elliott's trying to get people in the box. Oh, contact there between Cook Quist and Richard Elliott. That might put Cook Quist. I don't think he missed his box from it. Nathan Harper takes a little. He took a less fuel because the rest of these guys. I think these guys might have short pitted. Maybe they had more like 19 laps of fuel. Now they can make it. Where's this? Here's the second pack. They are still staying out. Don't know if they're gonna pit this time. But they're pretty formed up now. But this is the opposite of formed up back here. It'll be Josh leading this pack coming out. Then it's Cody Nichols, Kenneth McCullough, Dwayne Drummond, John Ward. 5 lead lappers. Oh, and Nathan Harper. Okay, I was wondering where he was. He's leading this pack. He's way out front since he was 4 laps down, come out of the pits late. He had to take he could take less fuel. So I'm only assuming that they can make it on fuel now. I believe they can, as this pack is very split up. But Josh and Cody are hooked up here. Let's see if they're gonna pick up Nathan. And then Kenny might be the only car to get this draft. Might be a good enough of a bridge to get Dwayne Drummond. And maybe John Ward, but I think Andrew Santos out of the draft. I believe this will be a top 4 payout. It might be a top 5 if drivers voted in favor of top 5, but I believe if I've ever raced with 14 cars, it's usually a top 4 payout, but they might do top 5. But that will be 5 cars in the lead pack now. I think John Ward actually is lost a draft. Yeah, I don't think he's going to catch up to Dwayne Drummond. That'll have Richard Elliott, Andrew Zanter coming to pick him up. Maybe Cook Quist will pick them up. Or not pick them up, pick up the draft. I don't think so, though. He's too far off. So that'll be a 3-car pack at least. And then Dwayne Drummond also looks like he might be fading off this pack. That'd be huge for these guys, because then they have a top 3 payout no matter what. But I think he's going to hang on. I don't know. I can't tell. Let's go on board here with Dwayne. See if he can pick up any ground right here. He's gained a little bit. He's got 0.5 gap. Usually that's enough to catch enough draft to stay in it. I think he's pulling him ever so slightly. He might get him back. I don't know. You know, he's praying that he can keep the draft, because if he doesn't, he's going to have to battle for that last money spot. And if it is a top 5 payout, there'll actually be 2 money spots to battle for back there. But I think, and he's just holding even right now. He's been holding even this whole lap that we've been on board with him. Man, he is just, that is crazy. I've never seen someone not gain, not lose. He is in the perfect window, though, to just hold it right here. Anyways, he's still, like, right there in that 0.5 margin. But this pack is still staying out. So it looks like they definitely can make it on fuel, because these guys haven't pitted yet. So Waring is technically your leader right now, after almost spinning earlier. Mark Rondell second, Michael Wingo fourth, and Robbie Mitchell Jr. in the 4th spot. But these guys, when they pit, they will definitely get lapped, or not lapped, but passed by the rest of them. And here we go. Dwayne Drummond has now definitely lost the draft. If he didn't lose it earlier, he definitely lost it now. He was hanging around in that 0.5, but now he's definitely not anymore. He's lost the draft. So now these guys, this 4-car pack that's eventually going to turn into a 4-car pack, these guys are going to be battling for a money spot, if not 2, if they are doing top 5 payout. Anyways, this is a 4-car pack, but Josh, Cody, and Kenny are the top 3. They can make it on fuel. We're coming to 12 laps to go, so not much time left in this race at all. Nathan Harper 6 is a lap car. He's leading. You got to think he'll help Cody in this situation. Kenny's probably going to help Josh, or vice versa. Josh will help Kenny if it comes down to it. So don't know what the plan will be for these guys. I know Josh is in VC with Nathan and Cody, but Cody's definitely going to be eager to win this race, so we'll see what happens. Since Nathan's leading this, I'll be curious to see how this plays out. But now they have called Dwayne Drummond and picked him up, actually. So this is going to create 3 4-car packs, and then a couple of, I think, Cook Quist and then Richard Espinal. You just saw the 2 guys that are out here by themselves for now. So that could happen technically in all these packs. And also, speaking, don't count out this pack to not be able to catch up. That's a couple times to say that, as Dwayne Drummond nearly got turned there, but we'll see if they can start maybe trying to catch. As if you look at the gap there, they are 4.5 seconds off the leaders. And gaining. Shockingly, they are gaining right now. Not a butt ton, but if they can do that consistently, they probably might need to pick up the pace a little bit. They have a shot at catching if they get lucky, but 4-car pack versus 4-car pack. Usually the Xfinity car doesn't. It results in just breaking even if you got equal guys, but if you got good enough pusher in that second pack, they will catch with equal amount of cars. But Josh McCullough is a pretty good pusher. Nathan Harper, I know he's got incredible line holding capabilities. It's gonna be hard, tough for these guys to catch, but I think they've caught even more. They've shaved off about 5/10 while I've been talking about it. Nearly 5/10. As here, yeah, there we go. There's the leader. Been waiting on it. Leaders pit this time by. Now they come out of the pit. So this was the pack that was leading for them a couple of laps. They have now finally pitted. So just like I thought, they make it about 19 laps of fuel. I think these guys ran out their tank. So as soon as that pit window opened, these guys short pitted it. As in these guys as in these 4. And the other guys also, the 41, 92, Andrew Zanto, Richard Elliott, them guys, all these, they short pitted it, and it looks like it helped. It definitely helped these four. It is very spaced out back here. I thought they would maybe come out together, but they have not. As Coach Quist actually did not pit with these guys, but he's almost caught the draft of the final car to Robbie Mitchell Jr., but the rest of them, they're just so spread out. They're not even in a pack right now. They will probably... I don't know if they'll create one, but I don't think James is going to let up, because I don't think they're going to go lap down in this. As now, Michael Wingo, I think, has caught Mark Vondell's draft, so that'll be at least a 2-car pack, and then I think Robbie Mitchell, Coach Quist, might have caught Robbie's draft right now. If I was Robbie, I'd probably back up just to have the greatest chance of catching him, because he's definitely not going to catch on to the 25. As this pack is now, they was gaining, now they've lost that time that I was just talking about back. So it's gonna be tough for these guys to get back up there. Like I said, they got good pushers, good leaders up there. They're just losing. You see that on the left, ever so slightly, maybe 5 1,000ths a second. 5 1,000ths of a second is how much time they're losing. It doesn't seem like a lot, but it's definitely enough to pull away, obviously. As they're still pulling just ever so slightly. If they can pull straight, maybe start working together maybe a little bit more, they might be able to pull them back in, but it's going to be tough to gain a second a lap, or over half a second a lap, as the leaders come to take 8 laps to go. And Josh is the leader, so the Cowboys number 4 car is not involved in this. That sucked for Nathan, man. I feel like he's just probably wasted a $15 entry. He should have just stayed in the pits, in my opinion, but he figured if he got a yellow, man, why not try it? He might get that money back from his teammate if he helps Cody win this, or maybe if he helps Josh win this. Don't know. I think it'd be the right thing to do for one of these guys if he does help him. It does suck to be Nathan right now, though. Dang it. I did not mean to pull up the UI, sorry. And I did not mean to pull up that. I'm doing a terrible job. Whatever, we're locked in now. We're back on it. Oh, and speaking of, there's the pack. I was just thinking about it, fixing to say it. Has the pack caught up to James Wang? That yes, they have. But Robbie Mitchell and Cook Quist, they have caught up to each other, but they have not caught this pack. So it will not be a 5-car pack. It's a 3-car pack, 2-car pack, and then 2 4-car packs up front. As there's the second one going by. Here's the first one, first pack. As you see, look at that. Second pack's catching them again. Again, shaved off about 4/10 in the last lap and a half. That's not enough, though, if they want to catch. The leaders are coming to 6 laps to go, so the laps are winding down quickly. Not much time left at all for these guys to catch, so I don't think they will. Five laps to go here. Second pack is still staying even at that 4.1, about 4.2 margin between them two packs. So I don't think they're going to have a shot at it anymore. Unless they somehow miraculously pull off a second lap, which if these guys somehow wreck, it could happen. But looks like it's all Josh McCullough, Cody Neagles, Kenneth McCullough up here. And Nathan Harper, but he is a lap down. But he will probably definitely play a factor, so we don't need to just quit watching him. 4 laps to go. They broke 3 seconds now, 3.9, 3.8 between the first pack, but they're not gonna have enough time. It's 3 laps to go. Nobody's made a move yet. I have the sound turned up, Chris. Let me go see if I can hear it. Hold up. I've been finicking with it because early on, a couple days ago, weeks ago, I've had people tell me that they can't hear the cars. I can hear the cars on my stream pretty well. I could probably turn it up just a little bit more. There you go. I usually want to be on the safer side to be quiet, just in case. I'd rather you be able to hear me and not hear the cars than you be able to hear the cars and not hear me, but 2 laps to go here. Still not a move being made from Josh or Cody or Kenny. So we'll see if anyone makes a move here. And when they'll make a move. Josh has got the win if he just rides behind Nathan, but you got to think Cody's going to make that move. But the problem is if Cody makes the move, he knows Kenny ain't going to go with him. So we'll see what happens. As I was thinking they might catch that lap car that we just saw, but they are not. Coming to white flag here. Second pack has still caught a lot. They caught another 5/10 on them, nearly. So they needed that like a while ago. I don't even think they needed that right at the pit stop. That's how fast they need to be. But tough break for them guys, just having just ever so slightly of a slow pit stop, and it screws them over. But white flag is in the air. Here's the finish, folks. Reminds me of 2021 Daytona 500, but don't worry, we'll probably see some side by side, hopefully. Maybe not. I'm definitely going to be only interviewing the winner. Oh, so there goes Kenny McCullough around Cody Eagles finally. Tried to make a move. Cody blocked him. And now look at this. Kenny got back to the inside. It's going to be a drag race for second, maybe. Nathan Harper's going to give draft to Cody Eagles. Josh McCullough might have it in the bag. Josh McCullough rounding turn forward, trying to get around the lap car, Nathan Harper. Coming to the start-finish line. Cody Eagles going to try to pull through. He's going to not get it. It's going to be Josh McCullough at the line. I don't know why the King Wingo did that again. These Kama Pack always find a way to screw me at the end of the races. But Josh McCullough, I'm not even on him. There he is. He parked it. Josh McCullough will end up winning here. Let's go back and look at this finish maybe from a better perspective. There it is. So again, it's not between Eagles, or it's not between Harper and Josh. It's between Eagles and Josh. So about half a car length margin of victory here. Josh McCullough, your winner here tonight. And the MMS donators. As let's immediately drag him. Never mind, I can't even drag him. Wow. Okay, so I might not be getting an interview from him. Never mind, he just joined. Alright. Josh, you got a copy?
Gotcha.
Alright, well, congrats on the victory first of all. I know it was a pretty boring race, but just walk me through the whole race there and the final run and were you scared there? I didn't realize Cody was going to get that close. Were you scared that he was going to catch you with Nathan's help?
Yeah, I figured he was going to jump around Nathan on the outside, and Nathan was going to suck me back and get him to win, but no, I'm glad we were able to get a pit stop done, and good we can break away the field and not have to race so hard, and we get the cash. So I was worried about us getting a caution in the back, but good thing it didn't come out.
Alright, well, there you go. I don't have really any other questions just because, or the final one, but about the race because it was pretty boring, but at least we got to see somewhat of a decent finish. Sucks for Nathan there though. But thanks for talking with us, Josh. Now, just final question. Give us your thanks, shout outs, people who got here again.
Shout out to McCullough Motorsports and shout out to you for doing the broadcast.
All right, and I guess never mind. No one even else helped you, but there you go, guys. Josh McCullough, your winner tonight in the MMS Donators.
Let's
And
go.
now let's go to your finishing results presented by the guy who just won the race, Josh McCullough.
Interview Cody.
Oh wait, yeah, he is in the thing. I didn't even see that. I can't drag him.
I don't know. I'm like, yep, he's racing me.
Hey, Cody, got a copy?
Yeah.
All right. Well, Josh wanted me to interview. I didn't even realize you were in there. I didn't think it was needed, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Walk me through the race really, and what more do you think you could have done there to pull off second? Of the win. Sorry.
You're good. Really, I think the race started at the green flag pit stop. We all went in together. Josh was leading me, Josh, Nathan, and John. We thought the four of us, could pit and brake. But with Josh leading, as soon as he peeled off, it got everyone behind him to go in and pit. And I entered in. I want to say I was like 6th or 7th in. But when I left out, it was just us three and Kenny. And I was like, well, dang. At that point, the green flag pit stop won us the race. I would have been cool, kind of like staying in line. Me and Josh were talking a little bit, but I know Kenny wanted to try to put on a little bit of a show, which, I respect that. So we put on a show. We raced a little bit, and Josh still held on to the win, but all of us kept a clean car. No one wrecked each other. So I'd say for all of us to cash there was a job well done for all of us, and it was a fun little race.
All right. Well, yeah, I like the beginning, and the green flag pit stop was fun to watch. But final question I got for you, Cody, and I just give us your thanks, shout outs, people who got here again.
Yeah, Casey, I want to thank you for putting on the broadcast. Got to thank Kenny and all his admins at MMS for putting on the race. I want to thank Nate and Josh for running with me tonight. And yeah, if my parents were watching, I want to give them a shout out. But we'll go on to the next one and hopefully get a little better turnout.
All right. Well, thanks for talking with us, Cody. That was your second place finisher tonight. And now let's interview your third place finisher, who's already in the booth, Kenny McCullough. Kenny, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
All right. Well, just again, same thing. Walk us through your race, and what more do you think you needed there to get second, or ultimately try out the win?
Well, first thing, Josh is a traitor working with Cody. Nah, they did a good job working together. I was just fortunate to come off pit road with them. The race was good. It's good. I don't have to review anything tomorrow and hand out no penalties and all that good. But I don't feel like we learned anything for Wednesday, which was the gold. Would have liked to seen some really good 2-3 wide racing. Like I said, I don't feel like we accomplished what we needed to there to see how this thing's going to react on Wednesday, because the right rear grabbing does pull the cars up the track. Could be really bad once we get 3 wide, which you didn't get to see any of that tonight. But looking forward to Wednesday. Got 2 more races left. Headed into the championship, so yeah, looking forward to that. But yeah, race was good overall for sure. Congratulations to Josh and Cody there. They did a good job.
All right. Well, you pretty much summed it up again there for us. Now, just final question I got for you, Kenny. Give us your thanks, shout outs, people who got you here.
Yeah, appreciate you, Casey, for broadcasting and dealing with us on short notice like you do. Thank all the drivers for coming out. We wouldn't be able to do this every night if they didn't show up. So you got your core guys there, Mark Vondale and guys like that, William Scott. They show up every night and race. So big thanks to them. And just thank everybody and everybody that tunes in and watching us.
All right. Well, that was your third place finisher. Thank you, Kenny, for talking with us.
Yep.
Now let's go to your finishing results presented by Josh McCullough. If I'm thinking right, I didn't show him. Here we go. Our MMS Donators results tonight. We'll have Josh McCullough with the win, Cody Neagle second, Kenneth McCullough third, Dwayne Drummond fourth, John Wood fifth. Was it a top 5 payout, Josh, if you're still in here?
Yep.
All right, so John Wood will round out your payouts, which I forgot to even look at that part of the finish. Sorry, y'all. Andrew Zanto 6th, Richard Elliott 7th, James Wang 8th, Mark Vondell 9th, Michael Wingo 10th, Coke Quest 11th, Robbie Mitchell 12th, Richard Espinal 13th, Nathan Harper 14th, and Jeff Moak not starting rounds out your field tonight. It's a pretty small field. Not too wide racing besides early on, but I will say good to see a green flag pit stop and a refreshing green, complete green flag race there. Haven't seen one of those in a while, so good to see. I mean, the last couple races I've been broadcasting, I think we've gotten a green flag stop in the last 3 or 4. It's great to see. Would have liked the racing obviously to be better guys, but nothing we can do about that. With the lower car count, it does suck, but again, it's great to see these green flag races whenever we are used to seeing sometimes 10 cautions a race. But anyways, thank y'all for tuning in. This is the last broadcast tonight. Might be doing some tomorrow, maybe the next day. I don't know when I'll be doing more, but make sure you like and subscribe so you see those. And yeah, I will see you guys later. Good night.